Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And he's running through. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. And that is as far as they're going to go. Could be danger here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Little doubt, that is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, given away. Batistuta! Goal! Manchester United! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Bruyne, probing pass. Oh, what has happened here? Cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. Baresi gets good distance on it. Threads one in. Van Bouten pokes it out wide. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Conte. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Who's looking wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bensebaini. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lee Kang-in, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first? In he goes again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Dink through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That is ended up in no man's land. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
A slightly better ball. Shot, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Great vision. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Ronaldo. No, it's come to nothing. Some resolute defending. And Ribery! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Alexander-Arnold. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Lee Kang-in. No, that's been intercepted. No, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no joy this time. De Jong, passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a great position. Decent chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely monitored.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that's well seen too. He's having a hit!
Added time.
He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Quality ball. And he's let fly. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Ansu Fati, is one of the most talked about players we've seen in a while. Who has...
There's the header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Doué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's there to retrieve it. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in.
After 14 minutes is number 20, Wissa.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cleared away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It'll be a throw-in. Fati was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeak.
Leaking in! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! And that has been clubbed away. Fati absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk tries to clear. He is through here. Casemiro unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Well, quality clearly deserted it. That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk. De Jong. And he was quick to react.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Liverpool have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's De Jong. Doué, and he's been shifted off it. De Jong. De Bruyne. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he... Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed... Big chance, must be! Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, super chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here, and it's there! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
A case now of complete control. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lee Kang-in providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Matheus Cunha coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
De Jong is there, and he can pick it up. Gets into some space. He's got away. Back into the middle. De Jong. And that is a little undercooked. Liverpool are almost home and dry now. Albert Ferrer. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution in progress. Added minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. Takes on his marker. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.